It is that time of the year again where Call of Duty comes out with its trailer for gameplay for multiplayer and hypes up everyone again. This time around though, they are targeting the group of people who used to play Call of Duty 4 back in 2007 on the Xbox 360. So that got myself thinking, is buying Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition worth it for the Call of Duty 4 Remastered multiplayer and campaign? Or am I better off spending $20 on Steam just for the regular Call of Duty 4? So I decided to do a little research and look up the FAQ for the game. And if you scroll down here, can I play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered without buying Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? No, you must own Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in order to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. How can I get Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is only available through the Legacy, Legacy Pro, and Digital Deluxe editions of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So you have to get a Deluxe edition essentially to play it. Well, how much extra is the Legacy compared to the Standard? Since we're talking about PC here, we're going to go ahead and look at the Steam prices. As it is custom for a AAA title, the original game is going to be $60, with Legacy being $80 and Digital Deluxe being $100. So essentially you are paying $80 in order to play Call of Duty 4 Remastered, while the entire game is $10 on Steam.
But what's more, Call of Duty 4 has hackers and modders and stuff, and I need must 60 FPS.
Well, let's go ahead and figure out if that is fact or myth. So unlike the consoles, Call of Duty 4 has a server browser. And when I first got to it, I was a little startled. I was looking at the numbers of players per server. I don't ever remember there being 64 players in a Call of Duty 4 game. So after looking a little bit for a server that only had 14 people, I decided to go ahead and bite my cheek and join a 60-man server. Immediately, I'm brought up to a menu where it says I am downloading files. These are modifications that the servers make, I assume. So the game didn't automatically assign me to a team, so I stuttered a little bit. I decided to choose whatever class I could, and first thing I noticed immediately is that the game has a lot of people in it, and my sensitivity is ridiculously high. But I decided I didn't want to give up, and I would go ahead and try 60 people on one of the smallest maps that Call of Duty had to offer, only to get destroyed immediately. So in an attempt to play more like the regular games, I went back to the server browser to find a 200+ person search and destroy. My computer then loaded the map and proceeded to crash. So back to the menu I went, deciding I wanted to play a regular 14-person match. So I found a game with a normal amount of players, but it turned out to be hardcore team deathmatch instead of regular. I fumbled around the menu for a little bit, trying to find where I could lower the sensitivity and just say fuck it. Eventually I finally got my first kill in Call of Duty 4, and decide immediately I do need to change my sensitivity. This is a little bit ridiculous. So I finally found my way through the menu under look, and proceeded to move the bar all the way to the bottom. And there we go. Now I was set to play some COD 4 the way it was intended. And after getting my ass whooped in hardcore, I decided I wanted to find a different game. So once again, I'll launch up the server menu. And I can tell you from experience, finding a game with 14 people is extremely difficult. I spent a good amount of time trying to find it before I finally decided on a game that I wanted to play. So the first game I go ahead and get into is a 10 versus 10 team deathmatch on the map Broadcast. And one of the first things I noticed is that my HUD is gone, just like I was in hardcore. The only difference is, this map has server plugins, I believe, or scripts that make it to where you cannot kill your teammates. So it's sort of like hardcore, where you can hit them in one shot and they'll die, but you cannot kill your teammates. Another thing I noticed different between the console and the PC is that this one has auto balance. The second thing I noticed different is the removal of grenade launchers in some servers. Some servers included Martyrdom on that list, and also Last Stand, which I know a lot of players would be happy about. The entire time I played Call of Duty 4 for the few hours that I did, I can tell you that not one time did I find any hackers with an aimbot or wall hacks from my knowledge. And the reason I believe this is because servers are ran by admins, and like most servers, these admins add donator perks, so they're making money, so this is their business, and they don't want a business to be ruined by hackers. Players donate money to them, in turn, they keep the servers alive, and they ban hackers. And for the frame rate issue in 1080p, I had no problem getting 120 frames a second and higher. So for the price tag, $10, this is a very lovely game, and it is very much alive on the PC. It may be a little bit difficult to find a server that doesn't have 32 versus 32. Also doesn't have all the flashy things that you've seen in the Call of Duty 4 trailer. So if you're missing Call of Duty 4 for its core gameplay mechanics, without none of the bullshit of grenades dropping on death and Last Stand, then I'd very much recommend not buying Legacy Edition Infinite Warfare. If you're on console though, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to buy the new game. I don't have a console to go ahead and go on, or Call of Duty 4 copy to go ahead and see if there are hackers or modders on the original game. But from the last time I checked, there were. And if going to a server browser to find servers is an issue to you, and you must have the new graphics, or if you're one of those fancy rich people who have a 4K monitor, then perhaps buying the Legacy Edition is for you. So that's all I have to say for this video. If you want to have your input, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm going to go ahead and let the gameplay run until it's over, so I appreciate you watching and taking the time. Thank you for listening to my opinion.
Securing Alpha. Securing Bravo. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Last guy said, and he said that he trained in Guerrilla Wars, and he was coming for me.